Hello, my name is Charlie Castlen. I'm the Daviess County Judge Executive, and we are here in I'm going to call this the cat room at the animal shelter out on Highway 81, and I'm here with Amber Hoskins. You're one of our volunteers out here, right?
Yes.
If you would, let's start. Amber, if you would tell folks how you got it started volunteering.
Yeah.
What brought you here, and how long you've been a volunteer with us?
I started volunteering, it was back in April. I guess it's been almost 2 years. It's going on 2 years this April. My company, we actually had a dog walking, like a volunteer day at the shelter. So we all came out here and walked dogs. And I'm a huge dog fan. So it was, it warmed my heart to be able to help in that way. So I just kept coming back and have expanded my role as a volunteer. So I love it.
Well, that's very good, and we need lots of folks like Amber. So anybody that's watching, if this warms your heart, if what you're about to hear and see warms your heart on a cold winter day, then come on out here and volunteer. So Amber, I know we're here to talk about 2 or 3 things,
Yep.
and one of them is abyssal pet adoption.
Yep.
So let's tell the folks a little bit about that.
Okay, so the Abyssal Pet Foundation, they have every now and then they have an Empty the Shelters campaign. So this one is actually called the Holiday Hope event. And they generously sponsor adoption fees for adult cats and dogs, and that would be 10 months and over. And then also for kittens and puppies, it's $25. So what does that mean? Like, you can bring home an adult cat or dog free of charge, which that means it'll come spayed or neutered, microchipped, fully vaccinated, and then puppies and kittens would just be $25 for the same. And that starts today, and it will go through, I think it's December the 14th. So for a couple of weeks. One of the things with that too is if you are applying for a dog, you do have to have an approved application on file, and you can do that at daviessky.org. You just go on there and you'll click on Adopt a Pet, and then that's where you can apply.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is the I'm going to call it 25 days of space.
Yeah.
This is actually an idea that Commissioner Marksberry brought up to me. She sent me an email shortly after our last fiscal court meeting, and thought it had a good ring to it. So tell folks a little bit about how that works.
Well, we are very grateful for the Daviess County Fiscal Court. So they have this 25 days of spays. So basically it's $25 spay or neuter for cats. It can be your pet, or it can actually be a trapped cat as well. The shelter does ask that you bring the cats in whether it's a carrier or a trap. And then also, in order to kickstart with that, the shelter asks that you come in and register for that. So you'll have to come in and book an appointment, and then go ahead and prepay for that. And like I said, it's $25. Other services that are available include $15 microchips, and then $15 FVRCP, which is a feline 4-way vaccine. So that can also be done at that time as well. If there's a trapped cat that's an outdoor cat, they will ear tip them, just to let you know too, because that's an indication that that cat has been spayed or neutered for any outdoor cat. So we're very grateful for the fiscal court for providing that, because there's a huge overpopulation. You can see there's several cats in this room right now, and there's several more out there that are waiting for homes. So spaying and neutering helps control that population.
Anything else?
Yeah, I do. There is also one more thing that another thing that's available, that it is through a grant from the Kentucky license plate sales, and also that once again the Daviess County Fiscal Court. The shelter is offering 27 spays for female pit bull and high pit bull mixes. And this is for Daviess County residents. I don't know if I mentioned before with the cats too, that's also Daviess County residents. But this is available if there is a female pit bull that needs to be spayed. There will be 27 of those available. A current rabies vaccine is mandatory, so bring your dog's rabies vaccine rabies certificate when booking. If it's not current, the shelter can administer that for $10. So that is a requirement to take advantage of that pit bull spay. So once again, I listed the shelter hours earlier. You can come in during normal shelter hours, prepay, and then at that time you can book that service as well.